The G8x M3 xDrive is a very fast car out of the box, but in this video we're going to show you 5 modifications to do a 9-second quarter mile on pump fuel. There are 3 pieces of hardware you need to get your car into 9 seconds on pump fuel, and by pump fuel I mean 99 RON that we get in the UK, so that's slightly more octane that you would get in the US. First thing is some downpipes. So these are the Evolve downpipes. They are TIG welded and very high quality, so we run these on our own cars and also our customer cars. The second part you need is the Eventuri intake. Aesthetically it's very beautiful and provides a lot of power for an intake system, and especially on our stage 2 package with the custom tune, the intake and the included 3D printed turbo inlets with the dimple technology inside, which accelerates the air even further as it's going through. Reduce the wastegate duty cycle on the turbos, which then allows us to push that little bit further. So for us, these intakes were the difference between a really low 10 second and then getting a 9 second quarter mile, because we were able to tune the car a little bit further and take advantage of the low wastegate duty cycle that these provide. The third piece of hardware you need, which I don't have here, is a mid pipe. Now that's up to you what you choose depending on the sound. We've tried the twin ones, we've tried the mid pipe single ones, and I actually prefer the sound of the single mid pipe. Now that hasn't been a restriction in power that we've seen, but with the downpipes I prefer the resonated Supersprint mid pipe that we have on our car with stock exhaust, because for me it's the perfect blend of sound and tone. With the valves open and with the valves closed, you can completely cruise, do long journeys, and you don't get any drone whatsoever. There are 2 pieces of software you need. Once your ECU is unlocked via Femto, you need the Evolve custom stage 2 tune to take advantage of all the hardware and the exact octane that you run in the car. And the second piece of software you need is the XHP transmission software, which really helps with the launch control and the gear changes. Let's get all these parts on the car, and then I can share with you afterwards driving impressions, dyno data, and also the all important draggy data. With all the parts fitted to the car, we've just had it on the dyno with our custom Stage 2 software, and we've made an incredible 194 wheel horsepower and 153 wheel horse torque. So the car is now making 669 wheel horsepower, up from 476. So those are some significant gains from very little modifications. The car has a set of our downpipes, Supersprint Section 1 exhaust, Eventuri intake, and a custom tune from us on 99 RON fuel. So remember, this is no ethanol at all. It's not E30, not E40. We can't get that from the pumps here. I've literally filled it up from the SO and I brought it straight to the dyno. Now, with those figures, they're very impressive on the Dyno Jet. I want to see how fast it is in the real world. So let's get it out and see what it can do. So how does it feel? It's absolutely rapid, especially up to 70 miles an hour. It's a bit difficult to talk about how fast this car is whilst driving on public roads, but we have done some draggy timing and we've managed a quarter mile in 9.94 seconds, and that is on nothing more than normal 99 RON fuel. No ethanol in there, no methanol injection. That is just our bolt-on package. So that is downpipes, OPF delete, Eventuri intake, our custom tune, and XHP gearbox software. In terms of in-gear acceleration, we have managed a 5.34 second 100 to 200, which puts it faster than our stage 2 F90 M5 packages, and also a 6.28 60 to 130 mph for our American cousins. The tune has now also been really well tested, not only on the Autobahn by Autotop NL. If you guys don't follow their channel, we'll put a link into the video they did of this car running this power level. Sorry. Just hear the Eventuri intake whistling through there. So they've done an Autobahn video where they've topped the car out as much as they can. Now that was in the height of summer, so it was extremely warm. So we are going to go back there in September, but it shows how consistent the tune is. And also Autotop now have a professional race driver who is very familiar with the Nürburgring, so we let them loose in this car around the ring for a couple of laps, and that video is also online, so go and check that out. But it's just a great way for us to check the drivability and the reliability of the tune, and in these slightly cooler, crisp conditions it feels really quick. I really love the sound as well now. For me, that's my favorite sound setup, is the downpipes, the Supersprint J pipe, and the rear exhaust, because it doesn't drone at all. So I'm cruising now 70 miles an hour, top gear, and it's just got that right amount of high pitched tone without any drone when you're cruising, which is kind of perfect in my view. So we've dynoed the car, we've draggy tested it, we've tracked it on the Nürburgring, we've taken it on the Autobahn, so we are completely happy with this as a bolt-on stage 2 package. I didn't think that 9s were consistently possible just on your normal pump fuel without ethanol, but the whole setup is working really well together. Next stage for this car is for us to build the engine and also the gearbox, fit the Mosserman hybrid turbos, which we had great results with on our F80, port injection, low pressure fuel pump, and let's see where we can go. This is just the beginning of our journey with this car. We do appreciate most people are just going to be doing a stage 1 tune or a stage 2 package, but for us it's good to see how far we can push this platform, and hopefully you'll be seeing some interesting drag races with it when it's done. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to join the conversation, please drop a comment below and we'll try our best to respond to you. If you want to watch more of this project, you can do so over here. If you want to watch what YouTube thinks you might like from our other content, you can do so over here.